What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP, and I'm coming to you live from the locker room before the very first game of my Rookie Revenge Tour. We're going up against a so-called blue chipper from this year's draft, and I'm looking to show the world who's really him.
All right. You feel like you're putting pressure on yourself to perform, by talking so publicly about this?
Nah, not at all. These kids were in college swiping their meal plans and doing problem sets last year. I was in Europe playing against grown men, running professional sets, and working on my game 24/7. Tonight is when all of that work, that's gonna pay off. Stay tuned, MP.
And a peek into the locker room. Players soaking in the last few moments before the game. Some final preparations here. A festive atmosphere inside the building as we bring you Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines. Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Rizachet at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Trey is flanked by Daniels in the backcourt. And it's Porzingis in at the 5, down low. And for Orlando, on the wing, it'll be Bain and Wagner. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's Suggs in at point guard. Grant, hard to believe that NBA games are back. Preseason pontification is over.
BA, you're spot on. No more guessing, no more wondering. The games count now. A lot of optimism.
Checked in for Orlando. MP comes in for Suggs. And a change for the Hawks. Alexander Walker's checked in. Shea. And coming into the season, MP was very open about his motivation. He wants to prove he's the best rookie in the class.
Well, you love the extra work MP has been putting in at practice and in the film room. He's talked about how he wants to grow faster. And I can certainly say I'm excited to watch how MP develops.
We've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. No doubt that a healthy Kristaps Porzingis is still a unicorn for what he can bring to a team. When Atlanta pulled the trigger to bring him in, they envisioned him stretching the floor, and Porzingis has opened up about recovering from the illness that sidelined him during the 2025 NBA playoffs. Guys, the Hawks are hoping he can be the player that helps get them back into the postseason. Their entire 2025-26 regular season hinges on KP.
He's a big factor. All right, Shams, thanks for the update.
Yeah, look at Banchero opting for the soft finish. Great to see him be so versatile with his offense.
To the paint. And a slam dunk by Porzingis.
But what an athlete this Porzingis kid
Three
is.
from Bain. Porzingis grabs the board. Atlanta's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Outside Rizachet. Here's Porzingis. Matase covering. A good look from Young. And another basket for Atlanta.
It's great to see Young working off the ball. He's got the skill set to flourish in that kind of action.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
All right. For your breaker and guest.
To see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Thank you. Well, we've seen glimpses of greatness from this year's rookie class, and tonight we have a couple of interesting rookies going head-to-head. I asked MP about the matchup. He said his goal is to become the best of his entire group. He's taking that on as a very personal challenge. Guys, you have to like that determination.
All right, thanks for the report. He's as competitive as they come. Porzingis sets a screen. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating.
Now that's how you use the screen right there. Points coming from the paint.
Here's MP. 10 points in his last outing. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, the Magic now looking to take the next step, Clark.
You know, B.A., making the playoffs was the first step for this young core. And now that they have some experience, they've added some talent, too. So they're determined to continue to progress towards championship contending status.
Pass to Alexander Walker. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Daniels, that one's true.
In today's NBA,
Atlanta also making some changes. Newell comes in for Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Young in for Alexander Walker. Outside Young. Launches a 3. Orlando with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Heat.
what about their offense? It was a well-oiled machine, getting them high-quality looks time and time again. Boy, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
Outside Johnson. Here's Newell. No points yet. There's Young with the 3.
You know, his touch just has not been there tonight. You wonder how big their lead would be if he was hot.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Isaac, he's checked in for Orlando.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Orlando making a switch here. Bataze's checked in. Daniels against Suggs. To the middle. Here's Banchero. Boom! Banchero!
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
It's stolen by Bataze. It's an even 3-on-3 break. And Banchero with the bucket. And the assist by Wagner. Bataze can't hit. The Hawks lead by 8. Young from long range. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 9.
Watch how Young outsmarts the defense, going for the pull-up jumper when they're unprepared.
There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Back to MP. Nice job by MP converting it tight.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Young from long range. Doesn't go that time. Here's MP. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
They're going to bring out the monitor and see if he got it off in time.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a good look at it on the replay. The clock's still ticking when it left his fingertips.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive, all overturned. Grant, that one's going to count.
And BA, you can argue against replay all you want, but at the end of the day, you want it to be a level playing field. You want the call to be correct.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Atlanta on top, leading by 7. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Make some noise and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Please direct your attention to center court. Give me a beat. They're thinking about the shot. Let's hear it for the participant.
Johnson's got rebound number 7 tonight.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
Pass to Banchero. There's a minute 47 left to play in the third quarter. Count the basket.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
A little mid-range shot is up. And another basket for Atlanta.
I really like.
And Caro no good.
Well, with his solid midi game, you expect him to knock that one down.
Young against MP. Porzingis with a screen on MP. Right side Young, just 5 to shoot. And it's MP with a rebound. Magic trail by 7. Pass to Wagner. Outside Bane. On the wing, MP. Good. MP's got 6.
They have not attempted as many threes here in the second half, which I'm scratching my head about. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
MP against Young. And he lays it up and in. Young's got 26 points.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too. A battle fought on offense.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Suggs with the bucket.
Hey, you can see that former football player mentality and history on display with Suggs. He is fearless.
Pass to Rizache. Now a Kongwu. And the foul called on Jalen Suggs.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
So this one belongs to the Hawks. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And now let's catch up with Dominic Hamill.
Well, Mama said there'd be days like this. Tough night for you from the field and your team as a whole. How do you nip this thing in the bud and get it back on track?
I mean, the answer is right there. Trust in each other. Trust in the work. The NBA is highly competitive, man. You're gonna struggle sometimes, but you can't mope around feeling sorry for yourself. Look, I get knocked down, and I come back stronger every time, period.
We believe in you, MP. BA, over to you.
Thank you, Dominic. And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching the NBA, brought to you by 2K Sports. We'll see you later.